this morning. Hey, this is Andre back with a quick message to help you guys get your week started off in the right direction. We're gonna start doing this every day. On every Monday, we're gonna start what we I call a huddle call. That's where people like you, people like me, would come at the beginning of our week and strengthen our drive to go and do the things that we have in front of us. The idea of this huddle call, this is what we call it. It came from when I was in corporate America. It came when I was there. I would have to have a huddle call every morning with my team to make sure they had clear direction on what they had to do for that day or what they had to do for that week. And guys, when I look back at it, sometimes I talk about corporate all the time about how tough it was, but it has some elements that I learned from, and this is one of them. So, this is the very first episode of the Driven Huddle Call. So, our goal is to help you get your week started off right, help you get your mindset started off right, help you put things together that's going to help you, especially if you're struggling in your job. How many can raise their hands and say, "Hey, sometimes this job that I have is very stressful. Sometimes I think about why am I even here?" And I know stress is the number one killer uh, of people. You may not die of stress, but it causes so many other issues. So, how many know that if we can clear that up for you, if we can help you become less stressful, you might enjoy your job, you might enjoy your business more, you might enjoy your family more because you're less stressed. So, this is what this Monday morning huddle call is all about. I want you to have direction. I want you to be driven. I want you to attack this week head on, and you make the week be what you call it to be. So, in this very first episode, what we're going to talk about is clarity, and this is a tool that I've used a lot in my life when I'm stressed out, when fear is coming, when so many things are attacking me from the right, left, up, down, everywhere in my life. I've used this, and we can see it in Habakkuk 2:2 in the Bible. It tells us to write the vision, make it plain. So, what I want you to do today on this Monday morning, I want you to write down the goals that you have for yourself, write down the goals, the numbers, or whatever it is that you have to uh, attack for your company, whatever they've given you. Don't complain about them, but think about them with clarity. Think about them and get clarity on what is being asked of me. What can I do to make sure I accomplish this? And how can I make it my own? A lot of times in corporate, I remember that I would have my number set by my company, but then I had to create those things internally on how I saw them, how I needed to hit those things, hit those goals. And I couldn't do it the exact way that they wanted me to do it. But how many of you know a company, most of the time, they just want you to hit the goal? So I want you to sit back today, write down the top three things that you have to do for your business, or the top three things you have to do for your company if you work a job. I need you to write those things down. And after you write those things down, paint a clear picture on how you can get from A to Z, how you can finish that project up in the best possible way possible for you. Write that down, and you'll see that your goals happen quicker, faster, and even better when you get clarity on how you're going to attack them. Right. So, first thing is you're going to see this is a clear picture of my goal. This is a clear picture of my thing that I have to take care of. And then you're going to go and say, how am I going to actually execute this plan? Make it clear. As you're running, you can read it. As you're out there in the middle of the struggle, you can read what you wrote down and you can see, okay, now I need to do this. This is checked off. This is done. And as you go through this whole week, this week, now we're going to come back on a Friday debrief. So it's Monday huddle, Friday debrief. And we're going to come and, hey, I want you guys to put it in the comments after you use clarity and you use it to your maximum ability. How did your week go? We're going to talk about that on Friday. So I want you guys to be clear that if you're going to have a good week this week, you need to try this tool of clarity. You got to write the vision. You got to make it plain. You got to see what's internally inside of you that's going to take to get to that goal. You got to see what it's going to take for you to be the best at what you're doing And you got to see clearly what victory looks like. So write it down, man. Say, hey, I'm gonna knock these 3 things out. The company says I need to have this done by the end of the week. Hey, me, I'm driven. I'm gonna make sure I have it done by Thursday. You might be saying, Andre, are you crazy? Now you add more pressure to me. No, no pressure. You wrote the plan. Now it's your plan. Go back and watch our video on heart goals and see how you can incorporate heart goals into your clarity thing that we're talking about right now. And you can see, you'll start to see that, man, if I incorporate these heart goals, I incorporate this struggle, this clarity tool, I start seeing my life improve. I'll start seeing that job maybe that I hate improve. I'll start seeing this instead of being an obstacle for me. I'll start seeing it as something that I drive, that I'm driven in, that I can accomplish, that I can attack with tenacity and win. You know, the song says all I do is win, win. You know what? That's what you're going to be after right now yourself. You're going to be after winning in life, not losing in life. And we're going to talk about it every morning. I'm going to come on here live every Monday morning, and I'm going to give you guys some helpful tools to make you win in your life, to help you win in your business, help you win in your job, and just all around just help you win without falling into that stress game. And how many of you know it's easy to fall into that? But we're going to come together. This is our first one. I know it's not too many people on this chat right now, but here's the thing. We're going to make sure that we come together as a driven family every Monday morning on these huddle calls. And we're going to have a word from God. We're going to have some suggested topic that we're going to help to make us achieve the goals and achieve the things that we want in life and business. And you're going to see yourself in a couple of months starting to say, man, I can do this. I can attack this. But it all starts today. Practice clarity. Practice getting clarity. You guys probably going to have sales meetings today. Take those processes and those things that your manager puts in front of you. Don't get angry about them. Get clarity about it, how you're going to achieve whatever it is that you need to achieve. Okay, guys, again, this is something that helped me in corporate. It helped my employees in corporate. And I know that if you get on these huddle calls on Monday mornings, I'm going to give you, put a heads up when we're going to get out there and I have these calls. But guys, I can almost for sure tell you that you're going to enjoy some of these things. Some of them are going to help you more than others. Some of them you might already know, but hey, how many of you know a refresher course never hurts? So Monday morning huddle calls, that's what we're going to be talking about. Today is about clarity. Go out and get clarity in your life, guys. We'll see you on Friday for a debrief, but look forward to every Monday. Come and joining us and get more certain on everything that you're doing in your life. And our goal is to defeat stress, defeat pressure, and to win. Okay? We'll see you guys on Friday, or we'll see you on next Monday's huddle call. Y'all have a good one.